Welcome back, friends. I'm Fira, and today we're going to do a deep dive into each traveler's factory location: Narita, Tokyo Station, the original Nakameguro, and the Kyoto store. These are flagship stores of Travelers Company notebooks. I'll also cover the collection at the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. Now, with this video, you will once and for all know what to expect at each location, exact step-by-step directions to find them, because some of them are a bit tricky to locate, the limited edition exclusive to each location, and the unique experiences. I'm also going to share some tips and important notes you need to bear in mind to get the most out of your time here. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which stores to visit to make your stationery dreams come true. Now, this is a very detailed informational guide. If you'd rather just browse the shelves with me, you can check out my stationery shopping vlogs, which I've linked for you. All right, let's get started. Before we dive into the stores, I want to talk about the philosophy of Travelers Company. If you want a quick overview of what the company does and its line of products, you can refer to my Beginner's Guide to Travelers Company, which I'll link below. Now, their core idea of customizing the notebook in a way that suits you is to make it feel like you're starting something new or that you're embarking on a new journey. This is supposed to be a travel companion for life, and the whole system is designed for it to be a unique reflection of you. The Travelers factory stores are an extension of this. When you go to one of these stores, you see that clearly coming through with the design and the aesthetic and the overall vibe. It does feel like you're embarking on a journey. Let's talk about the stores in the order that I visited them last month. Narita Airport. Tokyo has two airports, Haneda and Narita. The Travelers Factory store is in Narita Airport. Narita Airport has three terminals, Terminal 1, 2, and 3, and the store is located at Terminal 1. Now, you cannot walk from Terminal 2 or 3 to Terminal 1. You have to take the free shuttle bus, which takes about 20 to 10 minutes, depending upon which terminal you take the bus from, and also it depends on traffic. Now note, these free shuttle buses don't operate 24/7. Another thing to remember is that the store is located in the shopping area before security check. So this is before you check in for your flight, the immigration formalities, etc. Personally, I would plan to hit this store after I land, not before a flight. I am a nervous Nelly when it comes to flying, and my anxiety would never allow me to go to a store before a flight unless I arrive, I don't know, maybe 6 hours beforehand, something which my husband would not agree to. One tip is to check the Narita Airport airline search list. Here you can see which airlines fly in and out of which terminal, so you could do a quick check and plan accordingly. Now, we landed at Terminal 2, and when we exited the terminal, the interterminal bus stop just happened to be outside the exit. There are signposts directing you to the shuttle bus at the exit, so it's easy to locate. We took the bus from stop number 8, and it took us only about 10 minutes. Once we got to Terminal 1, I headed straight to the information counter and asked the lady where the store was. And she kindly directed me to the elevator that I needed to take up to the store. Now, the store is located on the 4th floor, and the landmark is McDonald's. It's relatively straightforward. Once you get off at the 4th floor, take a sharp left and you will see a big Starbucks ahead to your right. Now, you have the escalator on your left and Starbucks on your right. From there, you take a right from the Starbucks store, and as you walk down, you should see a McDonald's on to your right. Just keep walking straight and the Travelers Factory is just there. In terms of vibe, this location is sort of the first chance, last chance place to explore the company and its products. It basically serves as being the last minute souvenir shop before you fly out, or the first thing a fan such as myself would go to upon landing. It looks small, but it has the full range of products and then some. I've done a whole shopping vlog of this store, so you can view that video if you want to look through the shelves. Now, must-have exclusives. These are items you can get only at this store. And I'm limiting this specifically to the notebooks and the accompanying accessories. I'm not going to touch upon the other bric-a-brac such as the coffee mugs and the coffee items, keychains, etc. So these are the exclusives and these are the items that you should aim for. You have the brown regular cover and the accompanying insert. This is MD cream paper, 64 pages, blank. This brass charm is not exclusive to Narita Airport. You find them at a couple of other factory locations as well. Then you have the black passport cover with its accompanying insert. This is MD cream paper, 64 pages, blank. You could also buy the inserts by themselves. Now these are the luggage stickers. There are 12 designs. If you buy more than 5, you get a discount. You can also get them in a pack. They sell these pre-packaged sets that contain all 12 stickers. I've already used one. This is my insert for my trip to Tokyo and I used one of the luggage stickers on this. There is a postcard featuring a variety of information about Narita Airport that is supposed to be exclusive to this location, but I'm trying to remember if I saw this at the Nakameguro location. There are 4 washi tape designs. They don't have swatches of these at the store, so I didn't pick any because I wasn't sure what they look like. These are pictures from their website and the design centers around Narita Airport and scenes from Japan. One of them is a Japan guide, Airport Edition, which is a mini guide to Japan. I would have loved to pick this up, but unfortunately I forgot to do so. There is also an exclusive leather folder done in collaboration with Butler Werner Sales. Now I don't know if this is permanent or seasonal. The embossing on both the regular and passport folders feature airplanes. Now in terms of unique experience, there is a stamp counter. There is a stamp that is exclusive to this location and they have wooden stamps that showcase cities of the world. I was too jet lagged by the time I got here, so I completely forgot to get my stamping on. And anyway, I was much more interested in the second experience that is unique to the store, and that is the gachapon machine. At the gachapon machine, there are 12 badge designs that you could potentially win. I mean, I would use the term winning loosely because you basically pay 300 yen per turn to win one of these badges. Now, each badge has a pin at the back, but you can ask the sales associate at the counter to convert it to either a fridge magnet or a charm with a loop, which you can use to add to your notebook. It costs 10 yen to change the back of the badge. These are the ones that I won at the gachapon machine. This blue Japan Travelers Factory and this one says Japan Sushi. By the way, this safety pin badge, you can get it from any of the Travelers Factory stores. Now, in terms of crowd level, this was the least crowded of the 3 in Tokyo, probably because this is the furthest away from the city center. It has the entire standard line. If you go to the store, I don't think you necessarily need to go to the other locations unless you're looking for the exclusives found at the other factories. Next up, Tokyo Station. This is by far the hardest location to find because it's in the underground shopping annex and it is a maze. When I was here last year, I was constantly looping around the circuit trying to find this damn store and it took me ages. But you're smart, you're prepared, you're watching this video to make sure you don't waste valuable vacation time going around in circles. Now I'll show you 2 ways of getting to this location. The first method. When you get off the subway, look for signs that point you towards the central gate. Keep following signs to the central gate. After that, look for the exit number. You're looking for the Marunouchi North exit. That's your North Star. Just keep heading to the exit that points you to the Marunouchi North exit. Keep walking down the straight path. At the end of the path, you'll come to the entrance of a concourse. This is what it looks like. On the right, it says M1, M3 for Marunouchi South exit, and the left says M1214 for Marunouchi North exit. Go down the stairs and head on to the concourse. There is a ticket office before you, and onto your left will be a bunch of vending machines. Walk towards the vending machine and straight ahead, just in your line of sight-ish, depending upon how crowded the concourse is, you should have direct view of the Travelers Factory location. Now this is the easiest way to get to the Travelers Factory store, but should you get lost, the second best way is to head to the front of the station. Now this part of the video might be a bit shaky, so apologies. Now we're here at the front of the beautiful Tokyo Station, Marunouchi Station. Absolutely gorgeous. So you're here out front and you pan towards your left. Walk towards the left. There is a taxi stand on the left. That's the one with the glass facade. Keep walking and you can see the sign for an elevator up ahead. Keep walking past the elevator, which should be to your left. That's the Marunouchi North entrance, ignore that. And then you come across this flight of stairs on your left. Walk down, take a left, not the right, not the right. I was just panning to show you what the stairs look like, not the right. Go down the stairs again. And then immediately turn left. You'll see a bunch of vending machines onto your left, and if you look straight ahead, you'll see the store. Oh, okay. Now the vibe is more grab and go and less about browsing per se, which you can still do. I know I did. They do have the entire stand-up lineup and more. I spent a ton of time here. It's crazy how much they've been able to cram in such a small space. Okay, they must have exclusives. So this is the cover that's exclusive to Tokyo Station. It's in brown and it's got an embossing of the train station. You get a insert as well, which is 64 pages, cream MD paper. This charm is exclusive to the Tokyo Station location. And you've got two exclusive inserts. This is the insert that is within the cover. You can buy this separately. And you've got a second insert which has a picture of the beautiful Marunouchi building. You also get these two letterpress stickers. You also get a cotton canvas bag that features the Marunouchi building. This is also exclusive to the factory location. They have one exclusive washi tape. This is the Japan guide, the mini guide that we saw at the airport, but this is the station edition. They also have the exclusive leather folders done in collaboration with Butler Werner Sales, and those have a train embossed on them. In terms of unique experience, they have a stamp counter and they have an exclusive factory stamp. They also have wooden stamps featuring Japan cities and prefectures. Another thing that is unique is the giant mechanical press. And this is a stamp that showcases the Marunouchi building. Actually, let me just get my stamp book. It's really colorful. This is the Marunouchi building. It says Narita Airport here and Nakameguro. I've seen a lot of people press the stamp onto a cover, and usually they press it against the limited edition insert. Yeah, I've seen people press this stamp onto this cover because it's really colorful and it really stands out against the contrasting black and cream. I got this done at my travel to Tokyo last year. This is a half trip refill. I didn't want to stamp it on here because I wasn't going to use all of the 64 pages for my travel diary. These are some of the stamps at the stamp counter. This stamp is exclusive to Tokyo Station. Yeah, I seem to have gotten a bit crazy with this particular stamp. This is the lightweight paper in Passport. It's perforated. That's why I used this insert for stamping so that I could always just cut it out or tear it out depending on my need and use. A lot of the same stamps So this stamp is available at all 3 locations, but I believe the one at Narita Airport, it's similar to this design, but it's different in that it's got Narita Airport somewhere around here. So yeah, these are the stamps from Tokyo Station. Now, crowd level. It is crowded for sure. Tokyo Station is a major transportation hub, so you always have lots of people coming in and out. Plus, it's a small location, so it will feel packed. Now, with Nakameguro, this is Mecca. This was the first ever factory store which opened up in 2011. I think this is the easiest of all 3 locations to find. Once you get off at the Nakameguro station, look for the sign that points you in the direction of the south gate. Then head to West Exit 2. Once at West Exit, turn left, and as you take a step or two, you'll see a lane to your right. Go down that lane. Once you get to the end of that lane, you'll see a grocery store in front of you called Life. Turn left and then take the path immediately to your right. There will be a small parking lot to your left. Keep walking down, and then you'll see an opening on to your right. And there it is, the first ever factory location. It is so easy to miss. By the way, you can just use Google Maps to get to this location. There is no specific instruction I've given you that maps can't share with you. So maybe it's just easier to follow Google Maps for this one instead of keeping notes of my direction. A very important point to note about the Nakameguro location is that you have to queue up if there are a lot of people at the store. The sales associate will let in people one at a time, so it's best to go here on the weekdays. I was here on a rainy Wednesday afternoon, so there were hardly any people around. This is the biggest of the 3 factory stores in Tokyo. There are 2 floors. The second floor is a seating area for people who buy a drink from the sales counter. This is also where they sometimes hold workshops at the store. The Nakameguro location was started with the idea of it being a base to explore the world of TNs and to create a space for others to meet. And you can see that the moment you walk into the store. It feels like you're about to embark on a journey and you want to carry a few things that will help you make the journey easier. Now, this being the first store, it is obviously decked out in Travelers company finery. I love these little frames that they had dispersed around the store where it was filled with their products and they each seem to tell a story. Now, with must-have exclusives, this is the most disappointing part of the store. There is no exclusive cover or insert here. They did have the leather covers by Butler Werner Sales, and this had an embossing of coffee decanters. But again, I don't know if this is a seasonal thing or if this is going to be a permanent offering. Unique experiences. They do have the stamp counter. They did have a lot more of the stamps in the plastic design that I didn't see at the other 2 previous factories. So these are some of the stamps that I got from the Nakameguro. Yeah, I seem to have been stamping the same thing over and over again. So this is the stamp for Nakameguro. Yes, there are other designs here that I didn't see at the other factory locations, but I know that this is the sort of landmark stamp. Oh, I love this one. I don't know if you've seen my other video on limited edition, and if you do, you'll know that one of my most coveted limited edition set is the Sailing on the 7 Seas. Oh, it would be a dream to have that. The other unique experience is the post box where you can post letters or postcards. You buy one of their postcards and you purchase postage stamps from the sales counter and then you slip it into the post box. Now, I don't think this is an actual functioning post box. I don't think there is a Japan Post mailman or mailwoman or non-binary male person coming in to pick all of the letters. I think the staff probably just take it to the post office themselves, but I could be wrong. It would be cool if someone from Japan Post actually comes in to clear out the mailbox. The other thing that is unique to this location is the cafe upstairs. They don't sell food, just drinks. You've got coffee, tea, matcha, and they also have beer, which I kind of wish I got. You have to pay for your drink downstairs at the sales counter, and then you go up, and then someone will come and serve you the drink. You aren't allowed to go upstairs unless you've bought a drink from the counter. It's a lovely space, and I was really lucky to be the only one upstairs when I got there, so I could snoop a bit. I think that area is a workshop where they emboss the covers should you choose to have your initials embossed on the cover. There's also a washroom here, which, okay, it might be TMI, but I'm just trying to share all of my knowledge about the location, okay? I'm not trying to miss anything. And in case I have missed something, please let me know in the comments below. It's a lovely space and worth a visit if you're a Travelers Company fan. Now, crowd level, it depends. It depends upon when you're going, the holiday season, is it a weekend, is it a weekday, is it sunny, is it raining, etc. It's unpredictable. Now, the other location I want to talk about is the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. Now, this isn't a factory location, but if you're at Nakameguro, you might as well go here. It's only 10 minutes from the factory and the path is very straightforward, so just use Google Maps. Now, Starbucks Reserve is massive. You've got 4 floors filled with every sort of conceivable coffee, tea. They even serve cocktails. You have your sweet treats and your savory section as well. Now, I initially found it really hard to find the Travelers Company products here because they have so much stuff. It's so easy to get distracted. But the Travelers Company table is at the far end of the store, near the giant clatterboard. And I suspect they've done that because a lot of people probably just come in here to buy the Travelers Company merch and not really look at any of the other things that are in store. One thing to note is that during heavy tourist season, which is usually cherry blossom season or pikas during the weekend, you do need to get a ticket to enter Starbucks if it's too crowded. You scan a QR code on your phone and they place this QR code in another building that's next to the roastery. And then you will be notified once it's your turn to go there. Another way to get the ticket is by just going to the website where you can book on the day before you visit. You can also check if tickets are being issued at the moment in real time on the website. Okay, let's get into the exclusives. Over the years, Travelers Company seems to have released different notebooks and accessories in collaboration with Starbucks. Now, I didn't see some of the items shown in the pictures. I didn't see any of the spiral notebook series. One thing to note is that the prices of the Starbucks edition are higher compared to the other special editions. For example, the Narita Airport insert was for 420 yen, while this insert, well, all of the regular inserts are for 1,100 yen. The passport insert was for 360, while this one was for 900 yen. So keep in mind that the Starbucks collaboration items are priced at a higher premium. For the exclusives, you've got 3 regular covers with plain inserts, might I add. That is an annoying thing. With all of the factory editions, the insert that is included is also special. For example, with the Narita Airport, you get this lovely little exclusive insert. Not with these Starbucks covers. The Starbucks covers have the standard blank insert, which is a damn shame seeing that they charge 6,800 for the regular size versus 5,500 I paid for this. And this includes the exclusive insert. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now, the regular covers from Starbucks, you get them in 3 colors. You've got camel, blue, and olive. They also have 2 passport covers, again with just the regular plain standard insert, one in camel and the other in blue. By the way, the blue at the store, it looked black. I really thought it was black, and I don't think there is that much of a difference, to be honest, between the blue and the black, unless the light catches the color in a certain way. While I didn't get the covers, I did get the inserts. So you've got 3 regular inserts. This one is in craft paper. They're all 64 pages. This one, the Nakameguro neighborhood insert, is blank and it comes with a little map of the neighborhood. This one, which has my favorite design, this is in dot grid in white paper. For the passport, this is 64 pages and it's a cream blank insert. And this is a card file that has about 20 pages. You have 4 exclusive charms to choose from. I got the Sakura charm. This is in copper. I believe the only copper colored charm that exists in the TN world. I'm using it to decorate my love and trip. If you want to see how I've decorated all of my journals for 2026, you can have a look at the video that I just posted before this one. So the other charms are a coffee mug, which is in brass. You've got the pewter coffee bag, and you've got another brass charm with the R for Reserve Roastery. You've got a brass ballpoint pen. You've got a bookmark clip set. There is also a brass clip showing a facade of the building. You've got 3 masking tapes. One of them has a design that matches the Nakameguro refill. You've got 2 roll sticker tapes, and then finally a sticker set containing 9 stickers. Now you can see why the Starbucks location is always brought up when we talk about the factory locations. They have so many company exclusives. By the way, big tip, you can see the whole catalog on the Japan Starbucks website. And bonus, some, not all, but just some of the items can be bought online. They only ship to Japan, but if you've watched my video on all things limited edition, you'll know how to get it shipped to your country. The website also lists all the other goods that are available at the store, and I would encourage you to see it before going to the store so that you can budget and plan accordingly. Plus, I have to say, I was really surprised at the quality of these goods. This is good stuff. In fact, I really like this 2-piece pouch done in collaboration with Beams. I love Beams, and this big pouch fits an iPhone. I love how they've added a disclaimer that the iPhone is not included in case someone were to get confused. Now on to the last Travelers factory, the one at Kyoto. I went to the Kyoto location last year. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of the store other than the one lone picture which I'm going to constantly use again and again in this video. Location, it's really easy to locate because it's in a very popular building, Shinpukan. Shinpukan complex used to house the historic Central Kyoto Telephone Exchange and actually Ace Hotel, the hotel that they did a collaboration with. In fact, this is the cover from Ace Hotel. Ace Hotel is actually in the same complex. In terms of vibe, this is the biggest of all factory locations. There is a lot more space and they have a lot of superior labor items which you could get customized here. Now in terms of the exclusives, you've got the blue Kyoto regular size cover and it comes with a special insert. This is 64 pages. I've used this to track my Kyoto travel. In terms of inserts, there are 3 exclusive inserts. One of them is the one in the Kyoto cover, which can be purchased separately. And you've also got these 2. This one is made from green tea leaves and it actually has a very light tea smell. So this is really special. Now this one is made from houseu paper and apparently this paper was used for official purposes. There are 2 charms exclusive to this location. This is one of them. This is a Kyoto charm. I've used this on my passport. And you've got another one that says Kyoto. You have a cotton bag and also the leather folders for the passport and regular. In terms of unique experience, they do have a stamp counter and they have a stamp that is exclusive to this location. I think... No, it's actually in my other one. Hold on. So this is one stamp that is exclusive to Travelers Factory in Kyoto. These are the stamps that I got done at Kyoto. This is the other one, the Shinpukan Kyoto building. Built in 1926 and originally used as the Kyoto Central Telephone Exchange office. Sorry. Yeah, so these are the 2 stamps that are unique. Now they have a vintage style weighing machine where for 100 yen, you can get your weight printed onto special tickets, which I don't know who thought this would be a good idea for a souvenir. You're on holiday, you have eaten your way through Japan, and the last thing you want to do is know how much weight you've put on. I mean, but I guess it's okay because the designs of the tickets look quite nice and it's colorful. I didn't get one because, well, I actually just forgot to do so. I believe you can get a pen embossed at this factory location, but I don't remember seeing this. Can anyone confirm? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, now on to some tips. Number 1, follow the official store Instagram account. Before you leave for your trip, my number 1 planning tip is to follow the official Travelers Factory Instagram. It's a separate account from the Travelers Company IG. They post about new arrivals and collaborations, and more importantly, they sometimes post stock updates on their stories. Just a week after I left Japan, they did post on IG about the airport exclusive at Narita being out of stock. Double check the store's opening hours on Google Maps or their official website on the day you plan to visit. Japan has so many national holidays that it might not be obvious to tourists, and stores can sometimes have irregular closing days or shortened hours. It takes 30 seconds to check, and it can save you massive disappointment from traveling all the way out to a location only to find it is closed. Also remember that it gets crowded on special holidays, especially during the Golden Week holiday or Lunar New Year in China and during the cherry blossom season. Exclusive items tend to sell out more often during this time, especially popular items like the covers. There is no guarantee an item will be there when you visit. This is peak tourist season and things will run out. Just an etiquette note, you can only use the stamping stations if you buy an item from the store. I don't recall seeing this rule last year, and I think it's a new policy. Another rule, you can only buy 1 exclusive cover per person, and you can thank resellers for this rule. Thanks to the rampant reselling of limited editions at huge markups, the company has clamped down on the number of limited items one can buy. And I've seen this not just with covers, I've seen this with inserts as well. Now, if you're planning to go to the Starbucks factory at Nakameguro and Starbucks Reserve, especially during the busy season, I would suggest you go to Starbucks first, scan the QR code for a ticket, because if there's a long wait, you can use that time to walk over to Travelers Factory, browse, and then head back to Starbucks when it's your turn. Unless there's another massive line at Nakameguro, then, well, I can't help you. Now, a big one when it comes to saving coin. None of the Travelers Factory offer tax-free services. In Japan, if you purchase more than 5,500 worth of goods at one particular store, you are eligible for a tax refund. But not all stores offer this service. If you know you are going to Loft or to one of the bigger department stores that stock Travelers Company, do not buy the standard inserts and the standard covers at Travelers Factory. Buy them at Loft and get that tax refund. Now, an exception to this. If you want a special souvenir, buy your leather cover at a factory location and ask them to gift wrap it. When they gift wrap a cover, they add a matching leather tag for free. So you basically have to choose save money with tax-free at Loft or the bigger department stores, or get the exclusive tag at the factory. By the way, note that they don't give this tag if you gift wrap any other purchase. They only give it if you buy a cover. So after all this, the big question, which one should you actually visit? Honestly, it just comes down to one thing. Which exclusive items are you hunting for? Narita Airport has the airport exclusive cover and items. It's the least crowded. It's your first chance, last chance to visit. It has the full standard lineup, so it's a fantastic one-stop shop. Tokyo Station is perfect if you are short on time and you want the Tokyo Station exclusives. Nakameguro is more for the pilgrimage experience. If you care more about the vibe, the aesthetic, and the history than the store exclusives, and you want to have a coffee, you go here. Now, which one can you miss? In my opinion, if you are on a very tight schedule, the Nakameguro location can be skipped. While the experience is lovely, it doesn't have any exclusive cover, and you can get the full product range at all of the other locations. Plus, you don't know how long the queue to enter the store will be. if there is one when you get there. Another thing to note is that the collaborative items such as the covers, the inserts with Blackwing, Tokyo Metro inserts, when Travelers Company does a collab and they release a limited edition, they are available at all of the factory stores, subject to availability, of course. You don't need to go all the way to the Nakameguro location thinking they're only available here. My personal favorite is still the Kyoto store because it's spacious and it's calm. Plus, it's the first one I went to, followed closely by Narita Airport. I just love how they captured the entire brand essence in such a small, charming place. For convenience, I think Tokyo Station trumps all of them. Yes, it's small. Yes, it's crowded. But you are not shortchanged in any way. And you still get the experience, albeit a more 7-Eleven kind of way, but it's still fun. And don't forget, all of these locations are listed in my free Tokyo Stationery guide, which you can download using the link in the description box. And let me know in the comments which store is your favorite or which one you're planning to visit. If this guide was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my small channel grow. And if you want to hang out more, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.